Alright, this is my answer video to the Q&A, and I just spent the last 12 minutes doing it, but I was reading the questions and wasn't watching myself in the webcam, so apparently it disconnected somehow from YouTube, and I'm recording it again. So if my answers are short, that's just because I'm friggin' pissed off that I've already done this, and it didn't save. So let's try it again. Here we go. Wrestling heel fan. The douche that lives down the hall from me. Favorite gimmick character of all time. Would have to be The Undertaker. I don't really have to explain that. Especially when he first came out, the dude was just looked like he was dead. And Bobby Heenan and guys would always, and Gorilla Monsoon would always mention how he's impervious to pain. I love that. No matter what you do to him, he keeps getting up. What are you getting me for Christmas? Nothing anymore. I've returned all your gifts. Danny Galvez has a bunch of questions, but right here he's got two. Do you like TNA? No. I wish I could, but I don't. What is your experience meeting CM Punk? Alright. I already did this once, and it didn't save, so let me try to make this one short. I went up to him. I was going to do that line about Buck Zumhofe and be like, hey, one of the EMTs over there looks like Buck Zumhofe, see what his reaction was. But I friggin' dropped the ball, so I just was nervous and was like, look, Cena screwed up. He screwed up because he had signed it in silver, and it didn't come out well because the marker was dead. And I guess I didn't come across as being sarcastic because he goes, oh no, it's fine. I was like, oh, okay, this is, I could tell. I'm glad I spent $90 to meet you. And then he signed it, took the picture, and then I said the Buck Zumhofe line, and he didn't hear me, so I was like, jeez, I gotta fucking repeat this now. So I did it again, and I was like, you remember that? Like an idiot. And I go, you remember that? That's one of my, I love that. That was brilliant. And he goes, oh yeah, thanks. It's like, alright, can I go now? He was more of a dick to my brother, though, so. Who's somebody you haven't met at a signing you want to? It's from Chris Ramey. Hulk Hogan would probably be one of the top guys, just because, it's Hulk Hogan. I'd love to meet Jericho, Edge, Stone Cold. I can't wait to meet Bret Hart. That's going to be really fun. Mr. LFC WWE fan, favorite signed/unsigned figures? I guess my favorite signed figure would be any of the Shawn Michaels ones, probably the Screwjob one, because I know I'm going to be able to get Bret Hart to sign it. My favorite unsigned figure would probably be the Hulk Hogan Hasbro one, because that was my favorite figure as a kid. Least favorite wrestler? In the first video, it took me like a minute to kind of really figure it out, but I'd probably say Zack Ryder, just because he's such a massive toolbox. And every time I've seen him out the arena, he just has no interaction with fans, and he became famous because he made a YouTube show and all the fans loved it. And I don't watch his show anymore. That's not why I don't like him. I think he's a huge tool. Best wrestler ever met. Best wrestler ever met was probably Shawn Michaels, just because it's Shawn Michaels. That was awesome, and I got him to sign like 7 different things, so that was cool. Chris Ramey again. Which tag team was worse, the Body Donnas or the Heavenly Bodies? Definitely the Heavenly Bodies, because at least the Body Donnas, they had Sonny, who is friggin' hot as hell. VT725, Daniel Bryan or CM Punk? If you'd asked me this 4 or 5 months ago, I would have said Punk. But since meeting him, and then really just watching Daniel Bryan, I've become a huge fan of his. So definitely Daniel Bryan. My LA buddy, the Mr. Justin. Favorite tag team of all time? Edge and Christian. Favorite diva of all time? It's, Trish and Sunny. I'm not sure which one. Probably Trish, but both of those are my top 2. Favorite TV show? Currently is Dexter. If you don't watch it, it's an amazing show. And one of my favorite shows of all time is MacGyver. I'm sure none of you watching this know what it is. Favorite sport? Hockey. I don't know if you can call it a sport right now, considering it doesn't exist in NHL form, which pisses me off, but that's a whole other topic. And are you coming back to LA? That would be sweet if we could come back next year for SummerSlam, go to Access with you again. That was cool. Break the Walls 10, the most uncreative piece of shit I've ever met, asked me the same 5 questions that he asked my brother, but I'll answer them anyway. Do I prefer millions of dollars, or being the tag team champions? Obviously the tag team champions. Fuck, marry, kill, Trish, Lita, Kelly. This is tough, but I would marry Trish because I'm in love with her. I would fuck Kelly, and I would kill Lita. Sorry, Lita, I love you, but favorite event you've ever attended? I would say WrestleMania 10, 20, and SummerSlam 98. They all rank up there. WrestleMania 10, I remember the event, but I don't really remember much of it being there. I remember being in the last row possible of Madison Square Garden and seeing Shawn Michaels' ass. That's one moment that sticks out. SummerSlam 98 was awesome because I got to hear that ridiculous crowd roar when Austin's glass broke and he came out. I've only heard a building louder maybe one time in my entire life. It was incredible. Ambrose or Rollins? I like them both, but Ambrose. Ambrose is just to me he's gonna be a huge heel. He's just got the look and he's great on the microphone. And their match at TLC was really, really good. I enjoyed that. And how big is your penis? It was inside of you. You should know. 12 inches. Duh. Danny Galvez TV with some more questions. What's your favorite wrestling DVD? Funny thing, I actually buy a lot of wrestling DVDs, and I don't watch them. I never find the time. I always forget and never make the time. I haven't watched the Punk DVD yet. I still haven't even watched the Jericho DVD yet. I mean, come on. But favorite DVD is probably the Royal Rumble collection. It's my favorite pay-per-view, so that's probably my favorite DVD. Favorite match of all time? Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, their first match at WrestleMania. I mean, self-explanatory. Favorite era of all time? Toss up between the late 80s, early 90s, and then the Attitude Era. Can't go wrong with either. And favorite WWE, WWF, or TNA t-shirt ever? Well, get rid of TNA because I've never bought one, nor will I ever buy one. Or even wear one, even if it was free. Favorite WWE t-shirt? I think I got one at SummerSlam 98 with Austin and The Undertaker fighting in New York City with like, Statue of Liberty and buildings on fire and stuff. So that was probably my favorite one. Chris Ramey, favorite feud of all time? Anything with Shawn Michaels, really. Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels and Triple H is good. It's in my top. But I think my favorite of all time is Austin and McMahon. So, again, self-explanatory. Mikey asks, who is your best friend? Best friend? I got a lot of best friends, Mikey. You're one of them. Alex, Ramey, Hector. But I guess my best friend, best friend, probably Ben. And for those of you that don't know, don't worry about it. He's a guy we work with. I don't know if this is a question. It says Q&A. You think you're so popular, don't you? Yes, Mikey, I do. I'm kind of a big deal on Twitter. So, yeah. Mr. Football Boy 80. Which do you have more fun watching, TNA or WWE? Well, that would be WWE by default because I don't watch TNA. Yeah, I can't watch TNA mainly because I hate Taz. Can't stand it. I think that's all the questions. Yeah, that's all of them. That was actually pretty fun. So if you want me to do another one, ask more questions. I would have liked to have gotten more. I mean, it's still a pretty long video, almost 10 minutes. But send me more questions. I'll do another one. Send me topics that you want me to do videos on, because I don't know. I don't know what you guys want. Tell me what you want. And I'll try and make a video on it. I should show you guys. I really have to do another room tour because I've moved stuff around. But it's like, I feel like I move stuff around all the time. I have an entire Shawn Michaels collection on the wall on the side now. So maybe I'll do that. Alex is home from school now. Hopefully he'll make more videos. Yeah, so we'll probably do another room tour video, and then we should do a video. You know what? We'll do a video of maybe like Christmas opening gifts, because I'm sure he got me something wrestling related, and you know, I got him. Maybe I got him something wrestling related. Um, so we'll do that, and uh, I never know how to end videos, so I just kind of ramble. So I'm just gonna end this video with me sitting here staring into the camera. Yeah.